The gloves are off in election season between the Narendra Modi-led campaign and the Rahul Gandhi-led campaign. But will this country ever see a debate between Rahul Gandhi and Narendra Modi? Extremely unlikely. In fact, I'd say pretty much impossible. However, there are other ministers who are willing to debate Narendra Modi. Among them, the Law Minister Kapil Sibal, who says that Narendra Modi should come and debate Mr. Sibal in any language, anywhere he chooses, at any time, and Kapil Sibal will be ready. Why is Kapil Sibal debating Narendra Modi instead of Rahul Gandhi? To answer this and many other questions, with us on the program tonight, our newsmaker, the Law Minister Kapil Sibal. You say that you are ready to debate Narendra Modi at any time, in any language, at any place. But isn't the BJP absolutely correct in saying that Narendra Modi should be debated by Rahul Gandhi? Are you now the Prime Ministerial candidate of the Congress?
This is wholly irrelevant. This is wholly irrelevant.
Which part is irrelevant? Your willingness to debate?
Your question is irrelevant.
How is my question irrelevant?
I'll just tell you.
You have said at a press conference that you're willing to debate him.
Will you let me answer?
Yeah, sure.
Now, Narendra Modi has certain, I call him Nirantar Virodhi, has made certain statements which to my knowledge are false. In fact, he spouts untruths every other day before the people of this country, and I want to debate him on those. Anybody else could have also challenged him. Now, I can't debate a third person for the simple reason that I must debate a person who I believe is not telling the truth to this country. So, I'm ready to debate him. If he doesn't want to debate me, it's fine. I'm also even ready to say, okay, if you're afraid of debating me, you think that, it's not going to be an even battle, even in the Hindi language, then he can answer my questions, because what he's been saying is that the NDA has done nothing in the last 9 years or 10 years, right?
The UPA.
The UPA has done nothing in the last 10 years. And I have given indicators from official records in every aspect of economic life in this country. We are far, far, far ahead of the NDA.
Okay, hang on. In there somewhere you said, if he is scared to debate me, if he is scared about
I don't know, because...
Do you believe, are you suggesting that Mr. Modi is scared of debating Mr.
I'm not suggesting anything. I am saying that you are an excellent orator, right?
You grant him that?
No, he is an excellent orator.
You grant him that?
Of course, because he's adept at telling the untruth to this country. So he's excellent. Anybody who actually spouts the untruth and is able to carry the day must be an excellent orator. Why should he be afraid of me? I'm an ordinary guy. I want to deal with him on facts. I want to tell the substance of Gujarat to the people of this country, what really happened. And I want to tell this country how the UPA has done 10 times better than NDA could ever. I give you just some small figures. Take, for example, power generation. During the 10th plan, the total power generation was 20,000 megawatts. During the 11th plan, it was 54,000 megawatts. Per capita income was 24,000 rupees during NDA's regime, during their period. It has jumped to 68,000 rupees during our regime. Take agricultural production. It's a record 260 million tons. Never before in the history of this country. Take coal production, take steel production, take economic growth. Take any aspect of economic life in this country and you will find that the UPA did much better. And yet, he tom-toms to the people of India that the UPA has destroyed the future of India.
Why is it then that you believe that a reputed international financial firm like Goldman Sachs, I'm sure you think Goldman Sachs has some credibility. Goldman Sachs brings out a paper where it actually says that the domestic investor climate is favorably disposed towards Narendra Modi. They describe him as a possible agent of change, and they actually revise their opinion or their financial, let me complete my question, they actually revise their financial forecast for India based on the probability they believe that Narendra Modi may be the next Prime Minister. They're citing the same Gujarat model that you've just dissed as an example of something that's inspiring confidence. Are you saying Gujarat is not good?
I have given you some figures.
Yes.
Either they are wrong or they are right. If these figures are right, then the story that he is telling the people of this country about the UPA government and its performance is wrong, and of governance is wrong. Okay, and if it is wrong, then I must be told that, look, your figures are all wrong. But they choose. No leader of the BJP has contested these figures till date. And this has been now on the website for what, almost a week?
Okay,
4 days, 5 days. And talking about Goldman Sachs, we are here talking about Modi. We're not talking about what Goldman Sachs thinks of Modi.
No, we're here talking about how the Gujarat model is regarded
by
many, including international investors, as a successful model.
You're a very renowned journalist. What's the Gujarat model?
It is, according to Narendra Modi, placing growth on an efficient track of governance.
Is that a model?
No, is it not?
Is it a model?
Not to deliver a high rate of growth? To deliver a high rate of growth to a state?
One second. A higher rate of growth is not a model of economic
Why do you
development.
believe he's won 3 successive
One
elections?
second, I asked you a question. A higher rate of growth is not a model of development.
What is a model of development?
I want to know from you.
What is a model
so
of
you don't know.
What is an alternative model of development
Has he
according
given
to
you? Has he talked about education? Has he talked about health? Has he talked about his idea of inclusive growth? Has he talked about coal sector? Has he talked about the power sector?
Okay.
He's talked about nothing.
Okay, let me
and you are saying growth with efficiency is a model of growth. I'm shocked. I thought that the people of India should know and ask Narendra Virodi, what is his model of growth?
Let me share some figures with you since you have cited figures. This is Surjit Bhalla writing in the Indian Express. And Surjit Bhalla says that he started off, like you, by believing that Gujarat was efficient, but it was not inclusive in its growth model. This was his starting point. Now he quotes from the NSSO data to say, the sharpest decline in poverty between 2009-10 and 2011-12 is observed for Muslims, the very community against which a Gujarati Modi bias is assumed. So he is actually saying in the case of Muslims, Gujarat was the second best performing state, with West Bengal as a state where Muslims had the largest relative
Now
decline.
that you give me the figures, I'll give you official figures on poverty and where Gujarat is. The reduction in the below poverty population, if you compare all the states in India, has been maximum in Orissa, 20.20%. Then comes Uttarakhand, 14.7%. Then comes Maharashtra, 13.7%. Then comes Himachal, 13%. Then comes Tamil Nadu, 12%. Then comes Madhya Pradesh, 11%. Then comes Karnataka, 7%. Then comes Rajasthan, 9%. Then comes Gujarat, 8%, 8.60%.
So what are
I'm
these?
giving you official.
But
he is talking about 1 year. And
yes,
the reduction
2 years.
And a reduction
2009-10 and 2011-12.
Reduction of poverty in Muslim population.
Yeah, in Gujarat.
I'm talking about overall figures of reduction of poverty in Gujarat. It's the state number 8, all India.
Here's a political question for you.
So the figures, what I'm saying to you is all that he's tom-tomming about Gujarat even that model we are going to challenge, because there is no such model. The Gujarat is a state which has a debt, of how much? 1,76,000 crores. When Narendra Modi came to power, it had a debt of 45,000 crores. Today it has a debt of 1,76,000. That means a per capita debt of over 23,000 rupees. That is the second highest state in this country in terms of debt. The first is West Bengal, 1,92,000 crores. And then comes Gujarat with 1,76,000.
But in Surjit Bhalla's piece, he argues that the NSSO actually revised its own figures because the year before that was a drought year. I'm also quoting from NSSO figures.
You are talking about only one aspect for 2 years in respect of the Muslim community. I'm giving you overall figures of Gujarat.
But doesn't it puncture the Congress's argument that the Gujarat model is not inclusive?
What is the Gujarat
and
model?
it leaves the Muslims
What is the
marginalized?
Gujarat
These figures
model?
contradict that.
These figures only tell you about a certain 2 years in respect of Muslim population. I'm not too sure whether they are right or also or not, but I assume they are right. I'm talking about overall reduction of poverty in Gujarat.
Okay,
why are you comparing 2 years to an overall throughout Modi's period? I don't understand that.
I have a political question, and the political question is this: if indeed the Gujarat record,
you are obviously not able to answer as to what is the economic model.
I'm not here to answer your questions. You're here to answer my questions.
Yes.
I have understood the argument you're making. I'm asking your question in response to that.
Right.
And my question is this: you have just laid out these figures. You have accused Narendra Modi of building his campaign on what you call lies. My question is that when the Gujarati people vote him back again and again repeatedly, are you saying that the voter is a fool, that the voter buys into lies?
I thought you would not ask that question.
No, but it's a valid question.
You would not ask that question.
Why has the Congress failed to?
For the simple reason, even Hitler was voted to power. You should not ask these questions. You're a renowned journalist. Let's talk about facts and figures. Let's not talk about who people voted. We've been voted twice, in the UPA. They have attacked us every time. Even in 2009, they attacked us saying that we've done nothing. Yet we were voted.
But the Congress says again and again. But the Congress does. The Prime Minister himself says that the BJP arguments against us have not worked because we keep getting voted back to power.
No, we are talking about Gujarat model, and we are talking about the concept of development of Narendra Modi.
So are you saying the election outcome is irrelevant to
what
you call his lies?
There are several factors why people win elections. You can actually polarize the votes. You can have an agenda of fear. You can do all kinds of things. You can make sure that a particular community does not vote. You can do 500 things in the course of an election.
So what do you believe is the reason for his success in Gujarat?
I am not saying anything. He's done a good job in Gujarat in terms of winning elections. That's good for him. But we are now challenging what he is tom-tomming to the rest of the country. They are two separate questions. That means that he is great at winning elections in Gujarat. We grant that.
Now, when you threw this dare at him and you said, Narendra Modi, come debate me.
Yes.
Come debate me, Kapil Sibal.
Yeah.
Arun Jaitley issued a statement saying second-rung Congress leaders are personalizing the attack. He basically called you a second-rung Congress leader.
Once again, what he calls me, what he doesn't call me, is relevant to this debate. Okay?
No, would you debate Arun Jaitley?
I'll debate Arun Jaitley whenever he wants, wherever he wants, on any issue he wants. That's not the issue. At the moment, I am throwing a challenge to Nirantar Virodi. And I am saying, debate me on facts. Now, I can't have a debate with Arun Jaitley on the facts that Narendra Modi throws to the people of this country.
Why?
You say something which is wrong and I want to debate you, and then some anchor of yours says, no, debate me first before you debate Barkha. Is that logical?
Here's the question. Why in the Congress campaign, led by Rahul Gandhi, we still don't know if he's going to be your prime ministerial candidate, why do we not see a rebuttal of what the Congress believes are Modi's lies in Rahul Gandhi's campaign?
Well, I don't know. See, let me talk about my challenge. Please do not divert this debate into why somebody else...
You're a senior Congress
No,
minister. Rahul Gandhi is your leader.
I have placed certain facts before the people of this country, and I have challenged him on those facts, and I want to debate him.
And I'm asking you, because one of the things you said was that Narendra Modi makes his speeches in a controlled environment. He doesn't like rebuttals. He doesn't like press conferences.
Has he had a press conference?
My question to you is, it is not as if your top leadership is accessible to the
media. We are not
between Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Barkha,
again, you are now...
No, is there an element of double speaking?
There is no double speak. I am saying that he does everything in a controlled environment, including all the speeches that he makes. Now, he may say, no, it's not a controlled environment. That's my charge. Now, you can say somebody else in some other party does the same thing. That's neither here nor there. I am now charging Narendra Modi for having done everything in a controlled. Even the pictures that he gives you, the data that he gives you comes from him. Even you cannot employ your own cameras in his press conference, and you don't get the data there. I know it.
But the
he gives you
but when a party or someone is senior
he gives you the feed, you don't get the feed yourself.
But Kapil Sibal, like you keep saying, I'm a renowned journalist. I want to say to you that you're a very experienced politician, and you will understand that the rules of politics are as follows: that if a politician makes a charge, he or she has to be very sure that that charge can't be thrown back at them. And in the case of this transparency with media, the Congress has a real problem.
Our leaders do not tell lies to the people of this country.
But your leaders do not talk to the media.
You told me about the charge. I am
Your charge was that when was the last time he had a press conference?
My charge is that he does not tell the truth of the people of this country. My leaders do not lie to the people of this country.
But your leaders do not talk to the media.
They have never falsified facts. And my leaders have held press conferences. My leaders have had press conferences umpteen number of times. And open press conferences. And you have been there. So let's not unnecessarily... See, don't take the debate away from the central question. The central question is a prime ministerial candidate who wants to be Prime Minister of India cannot afford to say to this country that China spends 20% of its GDP on education and India spends only 4.2 when that's an absolute lie.